Hey everyone, welcome back to Pro Guides. It's Jeff and I have a special video for you guys. I'll be analyzing Daequan's monstrous performance in the latest fall skirmish. Specifically, I'll be explaining how he survives tilted towers and comes out on top against the very best players. I'll teach you guys everything you need to learn from his 3 early game kills. Let's get started. Daequan is very lucky to start off the game and he's able to loot an entire building without any resistance. He has a strong loadout with a burst AR, pump shotgun, P90, and full shields. Daequan likely has a substantial loadout advantage on everyone around him. Additionally, Daequan would probably be the front runner for president of the W Club, and he has the loadout to explode this game, so let's watch it all unfold. It's only fitting that in this game, Dae's first victim is the king of tilted himself, Nick Mercs. He completely outplays Nick Mercs from beginning to end. Their encounter starts off with Dae ramping towards Nick Mercs and earning himself a huge shotgun hit due to his decisiveness. In the pub game, Dae is not putting down that wall and he's going all in, but instead he makes a fundamentally sound play instead. That wall denies any counterattack and allows Dae to possibly get another potentially lethal shot. Hitting your opponent, then defending yourself is the goal in build fights, so try this method out, it will work. What happens next is a scenario that everyone has come across. You could go from winning the fight for sure to shaking your head in the loading screen. When your opponent enters a building, no matter how much HP they have, they become a huge threat. Third person peeking is a significant advantage, and even if you end up with the kill, you might be wounded in the process. Daequan recognizes this and cautiously checks each level of the building. He works his way from top to bottom and realizes that Nick Mercs is hiding in the first staircase. It may look like Dae played right into a third person peek, but you can see that he has a perfect pre-aim on a head if it were to pop out for a shot. Also, you can see that he moved in an elusive manner. He dips to the right very slightly, hiding his head and a lot of his body on part of the staircase right as he dips into line of sight. After this, he charges in for the kill like he always does and gets the job done. His second kill occurs in the middle of the street, which is inherently a dangerous place to pick a fight, so he needs to end the fight quickly. He starts the encounter off with some AR shots that don't connect, but grabs his opponent's attention. His opponent gains a slight high ground advantage and decides it's enough to start applying pressure. Dae chooses the absolute perfect time to push. The timing of when to push is a skill that you'll learn over time, but some of the factors that help you decide when you want to push are your opponent's bullet count in their spray weapons and how far or high they are compared to you in your current position. Daequan sneakily creates a double ramp push from a turtled position and bursts out of hiding and into a double ramp push. He shouldn't have been able to contest for high ground in theory, but his aggressiveness allows him to get him out of these types of situations. He ends up placing cones on top of his own ramps. Dae edits his cone and finds his opponent waiting on the other side. Dae clearly has the initiative because he's the one that edited the structure and gets the first shot advantage, then cleans up the fight from there. Daequan's third kill captures the essence of his playstyle perfectly and why he's so different from other pro players. This play was much easier to pull off because he has a grappler gun, but even so, his push was well executed. He ramps straight at a player sitting on top of a building, and as he gets close to his target, he places cones to protect himself. He ends up not needing any protection at all and removes the cone to get a free grapple onto high ground. Right when Dae wins high ground, he maintains himself 1 or 2 tiles of elevation above his opponent, and if you've watched any of the other analysis videos I've done, you know that this is the power position of Fortnite. Unfortunately, Daequan does not place the floor in time on his opponent, but still manages to get some damage off on a player that's clearly panicking. He gets the clear head start in the aim fight, but is interrupted because him and his opponent end up breaking the ramp they're fighting on and go into freefall. Luckily, he catches himself and finishes the kill shortly after. Always be ready to build to catch yourself in large build fights because you can fall off at any time. There are so many little branches off a huge structure that you can build off of, but there's only a short window of opportunity to do so. Daequan ends up finishing the game with a ridiculous 9-kill performance. This will be a memorable game for Dae for the rest of his career because he silenced all the critics saying that he could not hang with the best. Definitely look to integrate the strategies and playstyles discussed in this video into your own play. If you'd enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button because there will be plenty more in the future. But that's it for this video. See you guys next time.